Hey everyone, I'm back again. Doing another review today. Today I'll be reviewing a toy from Skinner. And the toy name is Abominox or something like that. I'll put in the description and the title. I don't know how to explain these words that well because they're really not words. There's something that they created, so it's not exactly pronounced right. But these are the two weapons that this toy has, which is right here. One has like a face and open mouth. Let me zoom in, which is really cool. I like that. And this one is just like a bat with a lot of pointy things on it. You shouldn't have these toys given to your kids because they're sharp and not for kids. Here's the figure. This the Abominox or something like that. I'm gonna put my light on it. Haven't even got this ready yet. Shine the right light in the back. Really cool figure. I think 20 or 30 made. Pretty simple. This body of a just like a person with some horns on his right arm. So his pants right here are teared. So you can see his knees, his feet a little bit. It's like a monster, but with the crawler's head. See, that's the reason I bought this. Before I owned the crawlers, I was able to see this toy, and I was like, gosh, I didn't own the Crawlers toy. I just had to get this because I love this head a lot. Because this is from the Crawlers toy. And after I got the Crawlers, I looked at this toy and I was like, this toy, it doesn't look as good as the Crawlers, which is okay to me. But this toy is really cool because it's made out of ice blue. That's what they say, ice blue. It's kind of like advertising for a toy. Ice blue vinyl, very clear, very cool looking, very vibrant. Kind of like a marketing term, so people can buy it. I'm not sure if this is lottery based or first come first serve, but it's very limited and very hard to get. So I was able to get one. Let's take a look at the toy first. It has kind of like some drapery of clothes on his body. It has a lot of muscle on his body. Drapery of clothes on his pants. His hands are really big. Just twist them. So there's articulation here on his hands. Articulation here. Articulation at the head. And no articulation at the foot. But just at the body, you can twist it left and right a little bit too. And that's pretty much it. That's all the articulation this figure has. If you look at the side, his body is very thin, which I do not like. And his head is humongous, which I do not like. But this figure is really cool, and I like it a lot because it has to crawl his head. On the back, you see stuff sticking out of his back. I don't know what is that. It looks like it's bumps or some of his horns coming out. The feet design is okay. It's kind of connected together, very short. See how it's connected right here. So it's not like he's holding a wide pose or something like that. But it's just very very small pose. It's not really got that good of a pose. I don't like that much. This figure, I don't really like it that much because it's too weird looking. It doesn't look good. It just looks like a barbarian figure with a crawler's head, and that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, one other thing about the crawler's head, his left eye is missing. His right eye is there. For this toy, I would probably paint it myself and make it look really good. But this figure is really expensive, and to paint over it is kind of bad because it's limited. Ice blue version, and it's the first version to come out. And the second version came out, but doesn't have this head. It has other heads that come with it. But this version is really cool. The fist does rotate 362, and you could also fit one of his weapons on his hands. So that's really cool. So there you go. He fits a weapon on his hand. So I like that. That's the cool thing about this figure. One thing about this weapon, it doesn't fit because it has a kind of like a bone sticking out of it, or something is like sticking out of it. But it doesn't fit the hand. The reason why it doesn't fit the hand is because this vinyl is cut off a hole right here. It's not molded into like a hand like this. It's just a hole in the vinyl that they cut out. So this is just too big for it. It doesn't fit. In order to fit it correctly, you probably need to trim more of the vinyl. But I don't want to do that. I'll just leave it alone. Don't want to mess with it that much. Anyway, it's an awesome figure. I kind of like it, but I'm thinking of selling it because I already have the crawlers and I don't really need this. But it's okay. I'll probably just repaint the whole thing and see how it looks like, because the ice blue isn't doing anything to me. I think painting this figure will look much better. It'll look much cooler. Anyway, if you like this figure, leave in the comments. If you don't like this figure, let me know too. And also, what colors would you like this figure painted? I'm setting up my paint booth soon. I moved recently from one location to one location in my house. So my painting materials and all my tools are all like scattered everywhere. I couldn't find it. I even lost my airbrush, so I have to purchase another airbrush. I'm gonna purchase a more expensive airbrush with more control, so I can paint thinner lines. But I need to save up for that. It's gonna cost a lot of money, but it's worth it. The airbrush is worth it. I still have my pump. My pump, I've been using it for a long time. It haven't died on me for a long time, but it's a good pump. It's a WADA, so it's a dual airbrush pump. So it's really cool. I like it a lot. Anyway, if you like this review, like it. If you need to leave a comment, leave it down below. If you guys need anything else or ask me to do any reviews on some other stuff, leave it in the comments. And that's pretty much it. So I'll probably see you guys next time. So bye guys.